Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the What If podcast. If you haven't checked out our last podcast, go ahead and watch it real quick. Um, Today we're going to be mainly talking about YouTube and what if YouTube wasn't a thing. And I'm your host, Ethan, with
I'm your secondary host, Ian. Sorry, I was drinking my water.
it's all good. But before we get into that topic, I want to talk about Tech Nine's newest album release.
EP.
It's just EP.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, have you listened to it all the way through?
I wasn't able to get all the way through, but I was able to listen to a couple of his new songs. I really liked that one he did with Corey Taylor.
And
His,
Hobson. Yeah,
yeah, Hobson was on that track too, but he's previously done a song with Corey Taylor, and I really enjoyed it. Um, So, I mean, no, I'm not disappointed with anything like at all. It's just like he's going and going and going. So,
yeah. I don't know about you, but I probably like his EP more than his actual album. Me personally.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't really um looked at or listened to it all the way through. I'm still hooked on those Leave It on the Flow verses just 'cause like holy crap, dude.
Yeah,
It's insane. But
yeah. Those were pretty dope.
yeah,
Like, I don't know what about the album it was for me. Like, it just ain't like his past, I guess. Past
oh,
couple albums.
oh yeah, I I think it's his best album. Honestly, not gonna
Really?
lie. Oh yeah,
Out
just
of
'cause
all the
like,
past albums.
oh, eh, yeah. I guess you're pulling a cord on that one 'cause KOD was really good.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
man,
I'd definitely say it's a good album. I wouldn't say it's best for sure,
yeah.
but it's definitely good for me. So, okay. So, for YouTube, how do you think How do you think the world will take it if YouTube wasn't a thing?
Well, I mean, if it wasn't everything, it'd be easy to handle. Um, but I mean, like, if it started going and started getting popular and then got canceled, people would be pissed. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, we've got stuff like we used to have Vine. We've got TikTok, which I don't really like. But I mean, people would go ballistic if we didn't
yeah,
have YouTube right now. But like if YouTube wasn't everything, I feel like people would use Splash Face or Break. Like they're very small because YouTube beats the crap out of those both.
yeah,
Both
for
of those
sure.
platforms. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Um, but like, man, people would not take it well because we wouldn't have David Dobrik, we wouldn't have Logan Paul, we wouldn't have a lot of people that we all watch like today. I mean,
Yeah,
we wouldn't have James Charles, and I'd be okay with that. Um,
yeah, for sure.
so I mean,
Right.
what do you think on this situation?
Um, I think I think it goes for both situations. Like, if it just randomly dropped off or if YouTube was actually never a thing. But I think there'd definitely be a different app out there that would be pretty similar to YouTube,
Yeah.
except not YouTube. So, but yeah, I do think a lot of people would be pretty pissed that YouTube would randomly just fall off.
Oh yeah.
Like, not only as like fans of YouTube, but like the creators as well, for sure. Like, there's so many people making a living off YouTube that would just ruin their lives if it just randomly dropped.
Oh yeah. I mean, and a lot of people, um, make money off YouTube. There's several YouTube headquarters. No, there's not several. There's only a couple actually.
Uh,
But there's tons of people that work at the YouTube headquarters, and I mean, it's basically a job at this point.
yeah,
It's really a job right now. So, I mean, it's such a big, really, really big um
Two words.
platform that everyone uses every single day. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm trying to read an article, but
uh,
I mean, there's just so many people on YouTube every day, and just so many jobs put in, and so much work, so many hours. Like, if it were to shut down right now, um, I mean, riots, dude.
yeah,
Probably it's 2020, so.
yeah. Yeah. Who do you think is like? Let's split it up. Who do you think are the biggest YouTubers, and then who are your favorite YouTubers?
Um, so obviously the biggest YouTuber right now, um, most subscribed to as well as PewDiePie. Everybody knows PewDiePie, unless you're
Yeah,
in like some foreign country and you don't really care about YouTube. But I mean, the majority of the people I know PewDiePie and have watched him in the past. Like, I know people who still watch him. And there was that giant thing going on with T Series, the subscription war, and like at the end of the war, I think T Series won, but then PewDiePie kind of just shot right up there. Um,
yeah,
and I think he's still in the lead right now. But I so I think he's the biggest for sure. Um, man, my favorite YouTuber. Like, there's so many different categories on YouTube that I watch, so it's really difficult to
yeah.
pick this one.
What would you say your top three?
Top three. Um,
Yeah,
David Dobrik at the top probably. Um, oh man, I like I like watching Steven Crowder on YouTube, so I'll throw him up at the second. Um, and you know what? Logan Paul's pretty tight. I like Logan Paul. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. He's pretty dope.
he messed up in the past, but like, get over it. It's like, get over it,
Yeah,
YouTube. Deal with it. Man's trying to eat, and I mean, he's eating. He's definitely shown that he's been able to be a better person since that incident. So, um, yeah, those are my top three. What are your top three?
YouTubers overall, I
Yeah.
do think. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure 'cause I'm the same way. I probably watch way too much YouTube.
Yeah.
But, like, if it's possible, I'd take the old TFIL.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were pretty dope back in the day. Then probably Logan Paul, then Mr. Beast. Be my top three.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that, especially with Mr. Beast. I only really watch him when we're hanging out, so but I do like his stuff.
I do think eventually Mr. Beast is going to surpass PewDiePie, the most subscribers. I have because he's gained a little over 3 million followers in a year,
Yeah,
uh, just this last year, and like he's at like 41 million right now, which is crazy. Like a lot of his stuff, he is like definitely gonna surpass
yeah.
PewDiePie for sure. Like, have you seen what he recently has done at all?
Mr. Beast?
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
he got so he made it into like a 3-part series, but he spent $1 million in scratch off tickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then hired like a group of I want to say 7 to 8 people to scratch them all off, and the money that they made off that, they made like around 770,000 off of that,
Yeah.
and he used that money and spent it on a private island,
Holy crap,
and then made those people that scratched off the tickets compete to own that island.
dude.
So, yeah, like
That
it's pretty crazy.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, like yeah, and it's pretty crazy. Like it's you also got to think about PewDiePie is just doing like reaction videos or whatever.
Yeah, for
Mister
now.
Mister Beast is buying private island, like
Yeah,
to just give to people.
yeah.
I
So,
know eventually he's gonna pass him for sure.
yeah. So I have here a list of most subscribed channels, and I guess I was wrong. T Series is at the top, but the top five right now. So it goes T Series, PewDiePie, Cocomelon, Nursery Rhymes, Set India, and then 5 Minute Crafts. I feel like
I don't.
something is wrong with that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I've only heard the first two for sure.
I've heard of 5 Minute Crafts, but I really don't like 5 Minute Crafts. They're kind of stupid and annoying. But no, no,
Yeah,
you know what? No criticism. Sorry. If 5 Minute Crafts see this video and their trash bin, um,
yeah, oh,
they're not gonna see it. Uh,
yeah.
but
Uh,
I mean, it
you
goes
don't know.
on.
One day they might.
Yeah, I could definitely see Mr. Beast going through. The thing with PewDiePie though, is just he's been around for so long. He's been in it for as long as I can remember. Um, but I mean, the list just goes on with this stuff I've never heard of, and like some of it's, not even English or whatever. It's probably why I haven't heard of it.
Yeah,
Um, but there's like a ton of music artists on this list too, which I don't know why that shocked me, but it's probably just because like when I listen to music, I just jump onto Spotify. Um,
yeah,
really. So, and like it just surprises me with some things like Taylor Swift has more subscribers than the Ellen Show, or Katy Perry has more subscribers
yeah.
than the
That
Ellen
is kind of weird, actually.
Show. So,
I never really thought about that before.
yeah. And then, dude, Billie Eilish is like 49. You would think she'd be way up there right now. Like One Direction has her beat right now. She's got,
49 million?
huh?
49 million?
No, the 49th, like placed 49.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, so she's got 32 million. One Direction's got 33, and like, and it just keeps going from there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I I do yeah, I do think back to the Mr. Beast thing. I was just pulling up his stats and like um so yeah, PewDiePie has on say like 60 I can I think he has around 130 subscribers.
PewDiePie?
So he has yeah,
PewDiePie has 106 million.
6. So he has 60 something more well, yeah, 60 million more subscribers than Mr. Beast. But Mr. Beast is like doubling, tripling, sometimes quadrupling the amount of views he gets than PewDiePie.
Oh yeah.
Like, just this last video of the island video, it has a little over 16 million views on it.
Man.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is 23 on this list right now with 41 million subscribers. So, man,
It's pretty crazy though. Like, I wonder how much money they're both coming in at.
well, it's definitely more than us.
Huh, yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I wish I was making that type of bank. So,
Bro, honestly. Oh,
but yeah. How long would you say you like have been watching YouTube for?
oh man. Let me see. So I first, this is a funny story. I first heard of YouTube when I was watching iCarly because they brought it up a couple times in the show, and I thought it was like, you know, how those TV shows make the fake platforms and put stuff on it. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was.
Huh.
And
Dang.
like when I was a kid, I would like look for games. I just search up games, and I saw a link and it had YouTube on it, and I was like, no way. I was freaking out. I was like, YouTube's
Yeah.
real? So I jumped onto YouTube. I think I was like 7 or 8. I think I was 7, around that age. But
Yeah.
I still remember like looking up Star Wars videos on YouTube when I was a kid, and one of them wasn't the best for a child audience. And my mom caught me.
Yeah.
It wasn't like porn or anything. Don't worry about that. But my mom caught me watching it, and I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube by myself from that point on. So,
Huh.
um, yeah, YouTube though. I've been watching it for, let me see, 13 years, about. Or hold on,
Dang.
no, not 13 years. 11 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 11 years.
Yeah. I can't remember when I started watching it. So I don't think I got into it that young. Like, but I know I really started getting into it about, I want to say 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Say around that time. Like, yeah, but I can't. Yeah, I don't think I got into it before that,
Yeah. Well,
but I could be wrong.
that was when you were in the duplex, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, because I remember watching ASDF on your Apple TV. You showed me that for
yeah,
the first
I
time.
remember that.
I think we were younger than that.
Yeah, we might have been younger actually.
I think we were like 10, around 10
So
when,
8 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
about that, yeah.
yeah. I, I can see that being more the legit answer. So I do remember watching the stupid videos. Um, yeah, what was that stupid Halo video?
Oh, Halo driving school, man.
Yeah.
Oh, the golden days of YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
we
Those were so funny. Oh, back in the day.
funny to a 10-year-old, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
or Mr. Epic Man with how animals eat their food.
Oh, yeah.
That was so stupid, but I mean, to us it was funny. That's one thing about YouTube. Like, there's always a targeted audience with it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like, if you're 6 and you want to satisfy yourself, just jump onto YouTube. And I mean, since you're around that age, like it's gonna be pulling up stuff specifically for you based off of your past, like views on certain videos and stuff. So I like how it puts stuff together. Um, like
Yeah.
like that. I mean, it's really nifty. You always find new stuff. I always find new stuff,
Yeah, me too.
like every
Uh,
day. So,
Yeah, who would you say was like one of your one of the first people you subscribed to and like watched daily? Like watched every time they post.
oh man, I gotta find that channel. But those are the guys that did the Gmod Idiot box.
Um,
Uh,
I think I know what you're talking about.
crap. What's the name? Das bullshit. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. That's it.
don't think I
Oh man,
think I've only seen videos that you showed me. That
probably
channel.
with my mental brain going on
Yeah.
at 10 years old. Dude, we would watch the stupidest crap. Uh, and
Yeah.
YouTube provided it for us, so thank you, YouTube, for frying our
Yeah.
brains and brainwashing us into the little monsters we are today.
Yeah.
So,
I,
I mean,
for me, I'd have to. Oh yeah, what were you said?
no, you go. You're good.
For me, I'd say it'd probably be FaZe Rug. Like one of the first people I ever really got into, for
Really?
sure. Yeah.
Huh.
Like, which thinking back on it, it's probably been like 4 or 5 years now. And I'm still watching him to this day. I yeah, he he started off by gaming, which I thought was pretty dope and big because I wasn't really allowed to play COD growing up.
Oh, yeah. Neither of
I
us were, but we didn't care.
yeah, at the end of the day, we really didn't care, and we played it anyways. But uh, yeah, he was definitely is the main person I really like nowadays. So
Yeah, and you still watch them, don't you?
yeah, yeah, I still watch him to this day. It's crazy. He actually just recently bought a new place, and it's pretty dope.
Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. But man, I remember when well, not Phase anymore, when Tfue got really big. And that was around when Fortnite started their battle royale, because Fortnite's been around for a while, but their battle royale came out like 4 years ago. But I remember when Tfue started getting really big, I would watch him. You showed me who he was.
Yeah.
Um, I
Yeah, Tfue. Yeah, go ahead.
I just really liked his stuff, and man, like, well, people think gaming is not a skill, but watch Tfue, and I mean, tell
Yeah.
me that's a lie.
Yeah, I definitely do think it's a skill to extent. Like,
Yeah,
I don't say to an extent only because I do think at some point you just can't get any better. Like,
yeah,
I do think Tfue could be better in some areas. But I think at some point when you become like the best of the best in a game, I like I guess a skill for me is something you keep improving, and you can't really improve in something that you're already way too good at.
yeah,
But I do think he could build up another skill in like a different a video game, like
and
he has been doing recently.
yeah, I was just gonna say he's doing that with Modern Warfare.
Yeah, like um, yeah, gaming is crazy. Like that whole gaming world.
Oh, it's all over YouTube. It's
Yeah,
like probably the biggest thing going on YouTube right now. Like you see more gamers than anything.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Ugh.
Like it's crazy how like big Fortnite got at one point. Like
Oh yeah.
I definitely do think it's dying down for sure on how because I don't think it's as big as it was back then.
No, no, definitely not.
Yeah, but it's crazy to see just these like kids our age getting like 3 million at the World Cup.
I know. It's like,
Like
where's my money?
it's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, I wish like if I was that good at Fortnite, I definitely want to go to the World Cup and destroy everybody there. Like,
Yeah.
which I'm kind of surprised Tfue hasn't done that.
Like, dude, honestly, I'm surprised a lot of people haven't.
Yeah, I definitely do think my little brother actually should start something up with that.
Yeah.
I, I think he's really good at Fortnite for sure.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, he's pretty good. But when he gets mad, man.
yeah, he definitely does need work on his anger for sure.
Yeah. I mean, who knows though? Maybe that's what people want to see on YouTube.
Yeah, just this little kid raging.
Mm-hmm. 11-year-old rage session.
Uh, I definitely do think that's better than PewDiePie streaming saying the N word. Like,
Yeah.
I remember that became a big deal at one point,
Yeah.
which is easily respectable, and he shouldn't have said that for sure.
Yeah. And it's not just him, it's a lot of people that did it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but There was a lot of people, but someone with a platform like PewDiePie's, it's just crazy.
I know, right? Or
Like,
did you hear about what happened with Shane Dawson?
there's too many things going on with Shane Dawson that I just don't keep track no more.
Yeah,
But
man's
what are you talking about?
like saying the N word all the time and did blackface. Man's like borderline a pedophile. Like, so he had this group chat on Instagram and it was full of girls ranging from like 12 to 16. And when they wanted his attention or like wanted him to talk to them specifically, they would have to send a video of them like twerking or doing something inappropriate, and he'd always call them like sexy and like just be super sexual with them. Um,
Of course, that sounds like him.
yeah, and like I'm over here straight up confused because I thought Shane Dawson was gay. Not gonna lie, and not like bashing on it. It's just like
Yeah, I definitely thought he was too, for sure.
actually, I think he might be now, but wasn't then. But man, Shane Dawson like super disrespectful.
Yeah, for sure.
And like you see him, like I've seen him bash on other YouTubers for making mistakes, like Logan Paul. Like he straight up bashed on Logan Paul
Uh,
big time. Um, and like kept going and like bashing on him when he was making this progress, when Logan Paul was making progress and trying to get back up in the community. I don't see Shane Dawson anywhere. He made one apology
yeah,
video and like dipped. Well, that's
yeah, for sure.
mainly because he got deleted on a lot of platforms, but man, I don't see him doing anything. Like the guy messed up big time. Um, I think he's just done. I think he's history.
Yeah, yeah, and he definitely would not be missed. So,
I hope not.
uh, did you hate on Logan Paul at all when he was going through that?
I did a little bit, and it wasn't just like the whole video in Suicide Forest. Like when they were in Japan, they were like super disrespectful
Yeah,
to a lot of people and a lot of things out there, like culture wise, which really upset me. Just because like you should know better. You go to a foreign country, you got to show respect. Otherwise, they're gonna be like, oh, America, they're trashy people who bash on other cultures. It's like, no, that's not who we are. That's not at all who we are. We've got idiots like that, like Logan Paul once was, but I mean, he changed. He's doing better.
yeah,
He's running a couple channels. He's a boxer. So,
yeah. It's definitely a massive blow up from Logan Paul.
I have a lot of respect for him just because he fell so deep in that hole and then he climbed back out and just started doing it again. I mean, not bad stuff, but like YouTube. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah.
yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure, like, if I really gave him hate at all. I, I don't. He definitely did respect the culture here and there in his videos, like when he visited.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy too, because I didn't watch the full video of him filming that body, but
Yeah.
I definitely did watch some clips of it, and it's just crazy because like I remember him saying how it there's like a bunch of kids in the area,
Yeah.
and how he needs to call somebody to get it down, and like how he doesn't want any kids to come up and find it, and then post that video of the body to like millions of kids. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah. It's I don't think anyone was thinking right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he really was not thinking right there. For sure.
Yeah. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike wasn't in that video, right?
No, Mike came in, I want to say like, so he was around back then, but he wasn't really into the vlogs
Yeah.
until like months later. So
Okay. If Mike was there, do you think that video would have been posted?
um yes, but with less. I think they'd cut out majority of the body for sure.
Yeah.
And um I think what it would have ended up like would be like um them just talking for majority of the vlog or whatever, and then it cuts randomly to like they're out of the forest and like police show up and then they talk about what they found.
Yeah.
And I think they'd have done it way more respectively, but I don't. But I think that vlog still would have came out for sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
It definitely would have been different though.
yeah. Yeah. Do you think they would have posted it if Mike was there?
Yeah, but like you said, it would have been more respectful and different, and I feel like it would have been a completely different scenario.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, hey, shout out
Uh,
to Mike though. Mike got his new book,
yeah.
which,
Yeah. Mike's pretty dope.
yeah, I like Mike. I really like Mike. Ugh.
Have you read his new book at all?
No, I haven't been able to. I don't have it. I'll
Yeah.
need to buy it or borrow it from you or something.
Yeah. I haven't read all of it quite yet, but it started off pretty good for sure.
Yeah. Well, I remember watching that vlog or podcast episode when they were talking about it and just like how in depth he went. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
Mike went through some stuff, man. Um, just big
Yeah.
time
For
druggy,
sure.
drug dealer, got himself beat all the time. He beat up people. It's just, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And
I
I remember hearing him say something about Netflix wanting to make a movie. Um,
yeah, I think that would be a dope movie.
dude, I'd watch it. I'd watch it on repeat.
Yeah. I that movie would be for sure pretty intense. Like,
Yeah.
but do you think they like rate it rated R?
Oh yeah.
Or
Oh, no doubt about it.
I can definitely see them trying to make it PG-13. Like
I can't just 'cause like how the book is written, like just certain stuff that's in the book, and it's Netflix. You know, Netflix likes to have their adult commentary.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So
That's true.
yeah, I mean, if it was Hulu or no, not even that. Not even Hulu, man. It,
Yeah.
so it'd have to be like an actual film studio like Universal or something that would probably make it PG-13. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Alright. Yeah, but you've heard their story and how Logan and that, right?
Yes, I did.
It's pretty crazy. Like, it's definitely uh interesting story, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. It
But
was pretty funny though.
yeah. Yeah, Hugh is probably like your favorite, like I guess, exploration channel.
Oh. Um, the Sam and Colby or TFIL. I mean, they're pretty much the same thing, or it used to
Yeah,
be like old school. Um,
yeah,
yeah, I that's who I'd go with, honestly.
yeah, yeah. I still watch them to this day. Yeah, I don't think you guys do as much, but
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that,
I'll put them on every once in a while.
yeah, that group is pretty dope. Like, I remember back in some of their older videos, like their bowling alley video.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the parkour park.
yeah,
Yeah, didn't
uh,
after the bowling
yeah,
alley though, didn't they have warrants out for their arrest?
yeah, it was out in Utah, and yeah, they were on the news the next day, for the next couple days, out for if you saying like if you have seen these guys, contact the police and all that,
Yeah.
and let them know. I
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
yeah, I remember all their videos, the Suicide Bridge, whatever. I thought, have you ever seen those?
The Suicide Bridge?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen them all. I remember specifically one part though when Corey got his blanket yanked off and they booked it out of the forest or the bridge area.
yeah,
And then there was the last one they did when they like all got up and I think it was Sam, but he was like walking around backwards or
yeah. That video was intense.
yeah,
Like it. Yeah, I think it was actually Colby that was walking around backwards.
that's right.
Like I also remember. See, yeah, this is what I don't get. Like, no, I do get it actually. Like it. There's some people that film stuff that they shouldn't accidentally, and then there's people that film it on purpose, like
Oh
in
yeah,
Logan Paul's situation, how he filmed a dead body on purpose, and
TFIL
then
caught one on
yeah,
accident.
yeah, TFL got one on accident at Suicide Forest too.
Hmm.
Like, it's crazy. Like, they actually, I don't think you can see a second one camera too, but they think they got two people on camera.
Yeah. Um, but I think
Yeah,
my favorite
that whole
TFIL,
situation.
yeah, I think my favorite TFIL video though right now is one of their newer ones, the Paris catacombs.
Yeah, that one was pretty tense.
That was crazy, and how like that guy kind of just ditched him Like he went up those
Yeah,
stairs and then just disappeared.
yeah.
So and then they had to find their way
Or
out.
yeah, that I would hate to be in that situation. Like they're definitely very lucky
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and
Like
they even saw people in there that were lost too.
yeah, I thought it was crazy. The last Queen Mary episode.
Which one was that?
The one that was like I'm gonna say 2 hours long, where they brought the witch
Oh, where they faked it?
priest. Yeah,
Yeah, that was funny.
yeah, that was like the greatest prank of all time.
Elton, man. He went all out for that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I I thought it was funny how I forgot where they were gonna buy him a flight to, but he put the price of a flight. So remember earlier, or like a year before that, the whole prank war,
Yeah.
like, and the winner or whatever gets a flight somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember ticket them. I don't even know if Elton went yet. Like, but I remember that was pretty funny for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they
Like,
did all sorts of good stuff. Their prank wars were great.
yeah,
I remember when before they sold the trap house when Jake moved in,
yeah,
and I was like, the heck, who's this guy? I didn't really like him at first. Um,
yeah,
I still don't
I,
really know how I feel about him,
yeah,
but
yeah. I think Jake is, I guess, dope as a person.
yeah,
Like, I definitely do miss Elton though, for sure.
yeah,
Like being in that group.
yeah, me too. But stuff happens.
Yeah,
Um, but didn't Sam, Colby, Corey, and Jake they bought a new trap house in Hawaii though, right?
yeah. They're living in Hawaii right now.
Man, that's insane. Speaking
Yeah,
of
that'd be pretty dope to live in Hawaii.
speaking of trap houses though, like, have you heard of the Hype House?
The is that a TikTok group?
Yeah, dude, I think that is. I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I it is pretty stupid for sure. Like,
Like, you gotta be kidding me, dude.
yeah. Do you remember the time where Sam and Colby went to jail?
Holy crap, yes. I do. That was
Uh,
Colby was in jail for like 3 days, and Sam got out like really fast.
yeah,
But that
yeah,
was I remember seeing that everywhere.
yeah. Did you ever hear the story? Like why they went to jail? 'Cause I think I told you before, but I can't remember.
I saw a video explaining everything. It was they were doing an exploration, and then they like accidentally went onto like this private school property.
Yeah, and then they apparently the school went into like lockdown too.
Yeah,
I it's pretty intense.
yeah.
I,
I can't remember where they were at though.
yeah, I think they were. Yeah, don't quote me on this, but I think they might have been in Florida
I think it was Florida.
or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly. Like, so also I was gonna ask if YouTube wasn't a thing, do you think we would have started this podcast on a different platform? Or do you think they just want to be a what if podcast?
And I don't know. Um, just because like I feel like if there wasn't YouTube, we wouldn't have the majority of the people we watch today. Um,
Yeah,
like on these other platforms. Um, the only reason I was wanting to do a podcast is because like I see Logan Paul and a couple other guys doing podcasts and like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I would have had the idea. Do you think you would have had it?
Um, I don't know, cause like, I do think there would have been another platform out here for sure
Yeah.
to post stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like, um, but I don't know. Like, I've always had a thing for trying to, I guess, say influence.
Yeah.
So,
Just like
yeah,
a
I'm
Dirty
not sure.
Dom's Influencia.
Yeah,
That was hilarious. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean it's really been nice having a podcast and being able to talk about stuff on it and like I really enjoy doing it.
yeah, yeah. I enjoy doing it too. What episode is this? Episode 6, I think.
I think it may be. Yes, sir, episode 6 in the works.
Man, it's crazy.
Oh,
Like, it's crazy too. Like, I do think, um, at some point I'm going to eventually branch off to like YouTube, either YouTube or music. Those two.
yeah. I mean, I'll probably try and do both.
Yeah,
Just 'cause like you know, I'm big in the music stuff, so
yeah. Uh, I think we pretty much talked about everything we wanted to talk about.
yeah, I think we've covered it as well, so
Yeah. So I think we're gonna end it off here then. Another short little podcast for sure. Like, um, yeah, our email should be in the description. If you have any other topics you want to let us talk about or whatever,
yep.
we will shout you out for sure. Like, anything you wanna say, Ian?
Um, no, not really. I mean, email, Instagram, and description will be good.
Alright, bro.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Well, peace.
Peace.